Good day, students. Today we will going to learn another math lesson. Yesterday we discussed how to add and subtract decimals, and for today's lesson we will going to learn how to multiply decimals. Now let's get started. How do we multiply decimals? We can multiply decimals by following these rules. Number 1, multiply the numbers just as if they were whole numbers. Number 2, line up the numbers on the right, but do not align the decimal points. Starting on the right, multiply each digit in the top number by each digit in the bottom number, just as with the whole numbers. Number 4, add a word product. And lastly, place the decimal point in the answer by starting at the right and moving a number of places equal to the sum of the decimal places in both numbers multiplied. Now, let us start with this example. Multiply 34.81 by 5. Before anything else, we need to put our decimals in stack form or in vertical form, just like this one. After we put our decimal in a stack form, then we could now continue multiplying. Just disregard our decimal point. Just multiply as if we are multiplying whole numbers. We will just going to deal with our decimal point after we find our product. So let's start. We have 5 times 1, it's 5. 5 times 8, it's 40. So we're going to put 0 here and carry 4 to the next number. 5 times 4, that's 20. 20 plus 4, it's 24. So 4, carry 2. 5 times 3, it's 15. 15 plus 2, and that is 17. And after we find our product, then that's the time that we're going to place our decimal point. Now look at our decimal point in our factor here. So let's count how many decimal places. So we have here 1 and 2. We have 2 decimal places. Therefore, we're going to put 2 places to the left. Let's start from the right. We have 1 and 2. So the position of our decimal point is here, between 4 and 0. Why we put our decimal point between 4 and 0 is because we have 2 decimal places in our factor. So since we have 2 decimal places, so we're going to move our decimal point 2 places also to the left. So 1 and 2. So for our final answer, we have 174 and 5 hundredths. So let's try to have another example. We have 23 hundredths times 13 hundredths. So let us multiply 3 times 3. It's 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 0 is 0. Let's go with the second number. 1 times 3, it's 3. 1 times 2, it's 2. And 1 times 0, that is 0. We have also the last number 0. 0 times 3, it's 0. 0 times 2, 0. 0 times 0, that is 0. So after we multiply all of our factors, then we would now start adding our product. So bring down 9. 6 plus 3 is 9. 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2. 0 plus 0 is 0. And bring down 0. Now this is the time that we're going to count how many decimal places do we have in our factors. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 places or 4 decimal places, and we're going to put that one into our product. Let's count 4 decimal places to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the position of our decimal point is here, between 2 zeros. So do not forget in grade 5 to place always our decimal point in our product, because failure to put our decimal point is equivalent to a wrong answer. Let's have here also another example. 2 and 912 thousandths, multiply it by 14. Now let's start multiplying. Let's start with 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 9 is 36. So we have here 6, carry 3. 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 plus 3, that is 11. Let's go with our second number. 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 9, 9. 1 times 2, that is 2. And let us add. Bring down 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 1 plus 9 is 10. So 0. Carry 1 at the top of 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2. The answer is 4. And we are not yet done. Let us count. How many decimal places do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 decimal places. Let us put this one in our answer, in our product. 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. So the position of our decimal point is here, between 0 and 7. Okay, so multiplication of decimals is easy as 1, 2, 3. Now let us try some word problem. We have here, A wanted to win the game in their mathematics class. She was holding a strip of paper of decimal numbers 82 hundredths. Her teacher instructed her to multiply it with 45 hundredths in order to get the prize. What will be the answer? So let us help May get her prize by solving 82 hundredths, multiply it by 45 hundredths. First, we need to put our decimal in stack form. So after we put them in a stack form or vertical format, then we could now start multiplying our numbers. Let's start from the right. 5 times 2 is 10. 0 carry 1. 5 times 8 is 40. 40 plus 1 is 41. 4. We have here 1. Carry 4 at the top of 0. 5 times 0, that is 0. Just bring down 4. Let's proceed with our second number. 4 times 2, it's 8. 4 times 8, that is 32. 4 times 0, that is 0, and just bring down 3. And don't forget we have here 0. 0 times 2, 0 times 8, 0 times 0 is 0. So after we multiply, it's the time that we're going to add our product. So bring down 0. 1 plus 8 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. And bring down 3 and bring down 0. So this is not yet our final answer. Let us count how many decimal places do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 4 decimal places in our factor. Let's put this one in our final answer. 4 places going to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the position of our decimal point is here. It's between 0 and 3. So that's it. That is how we multiply our decimal. Always remember the rules on how to multiply decimals. First, multiply the numbers as if they were whole numbers. Line up the numbers to the right. No need to align the decimal point. Number 3, starting on the right, multiply each digit to the top number by the bottom number. Add the product, and lastly, place the decimal point in the answer by starting at the right and moving the number of places equal to the sum of the decimal places and both numbers multiplied. So we're just going to follow these rules in order for us to get the correct answer in multiplying decimals. So thank you so much, grade 5, for listening. Thank you for giving me your time, and if you have any question about our topic, feel free to write this one in our comment section below. So thank you so much and have a nice day.